If you're searching for the best fractional COO services for law firms, you've probably reached the point where growth has created more complexity than capacity. You've built a successful legal practice. The work is steady, the clients are loyal, but behind the scenes, it's getting harder to manage. Billing, hiring, partner alignment, deadlines, it's a lot. And I know that unless the business side of your firm runs smoothly, you'll always be pulled away from what you do best, serving clients and practicing law. I'm Derek Fredrickson, founder of the COO Solution. And in this video, I want to show you how a fractional COO helps law firms like you gain control, clarity, and consistent profitability without adding more to your plate. Here's what most lawyers don't realize. You don't need a massive operations department to run a high-performing law firm. What you need is strategic operational leadership. Someone who knows how to transform chaos into clean systems, align partners around a shared vision, and build a team that actually meets its numbers. That's what a fractional COO or Chief Operating Officer for law firms does. They step in as your second in command, focused on execution, accountability, and real results. Let's get specific. A strong fractional COO helps your firm simplify day-to-day operations so partners can focus on clients, improve cash flow by tightening billing and collections, implement KPIs and scorecards that measure the right metrics such as billable utilization, case velocity, and client acquisition cost. Create accountability structures that keep associates and staff on track. Streamline processes in areas such as client intake, case management, and finance. At the COO Solution, we've supported law firms from boutique practices to multi-partner organizations, and we've learned the clear truth. When operations are aligned with strategy, profitability follows. Now, every law firm has its own unique challenges, and that's why our approach is personalized. For example, one of our fractional COOs, Mary Alice, has over 15 years of experience working with professional service businesses, including several law firms. She has helped partners clarify their roles, restructure teams, and implement billing systems that have doubled their monthly cash flow. And she'll tell you firsthand, it's never just about process. It's about helping people inside the firm think and operate like a business, not just a practice. You may have started out as a lawyer, but now it's time to start operating like a true business owner. That's the real shift a COO brings. When we work with law firms, one of the first things we uncover is usually misalignment. Partners have often different definitions of success. One wants growth, another wants stability, and another one just wants more free time. Well, a fractional COO helps clarify and align those goals. We build a unified vision, define priorities, and set measurable quarterly targets. Once everyone's pulling in the same direction, the energy inside the firm changes. Decisions get faster, teams get more focused, and revenue starts to rise again predictably this time. Listen, a law firm operations manager might maintain systems, but a fractional COO designs and leads them. This involves creating documented workflows, automating repetitive tasks, and building dashboards, KPIs, and metrics that provide real-time visibility into performance. From intake to invoicing, we implement the best practices so your firm runs like clockwork, because in legal work, as you know, every inefficiency costs billable time, and that's profit that's left on the table. At the COO Solution, our process is simple. We analyze, design, implement, and lead, always with an eye on ROI, return on investment. Here's the thing, a full-time COO can cost upwards of $200,000 a year. A fractional COO partnership gives you that same level of leadership without the big overhead. You get a senior operator for a fraction of the cost with the flexibility to scale up or down as your firm evolves and grows. And because our work focuses on efficiency, revenue, and accountability, the ROI is typically visible within the first 90 days or less. Think of it as an investment that pays for itself through better billing, fewer mistakes, and more predictable performance. But the return isn't just financial, it's emotional. It's the moment you realize that you can take a Friday off without worrying about what's falling through the cracks. It's getting home in time for dinner without checking your inbox in between bites at the family meal table. It's feeling the weight lift off your shoulders because the business is finally being run, not constantly managed by you. That's what our clients describe most: relief, space, and confidence. The sense that things are finally under control and that they can lead again instead of chasing fires. That's the real payoff of partnering with a fractional COO for your law firm. And here at the COO Solution, we're not solo consultants who hand you a plan and then walk away. We're a team-based model of EOS-trained leaders who specialize in professional service operations, including law firms. Together, our team brings over 80 years of combined COO experience across industries. So no matter how specific your challenge is, billing systems, partner accountability, tech integration, or firm structure, there's always someone on our team who's done it before. And that's one of the most significant advantages of working with us at the COO Solution. You don't just get one operator, you get an entire brain trust of experienced COOs behind them. A collective that's seen and solved nearly every kind of operational problem that a team can face. And we don't just consult from the sidelines. We're right there alongside you, rolling up our sleeves, leading your meetings, fixing systems, managing people, and driving the work forward until it's done. Listen, we're wired to finish what you start, and we earn your trust through results, not contracts. And we stay with you through implementation because that's where the real transformation happens. Is your firm ready? Here's how you'll know if it's time. You've outgrown your operations team. You're hitting revenue ceilings despite great client demand, and you're spending more and more time managing than practicing law. That's your signal. And it's a perfect time to bring in a trusted fractional COO, a leader that helps your firm scale smoothly without burnout or chaos. And if you're exploring the best fractional COO services for law firms such as your own, I invite you to start a conversation with us at thecoosolution.com. Let's just talk about where your firm is today and where you want it to go. Because the right COO doesn't just organize your business. They do so much more. They give you back your time, your focus, and your freedom to lead. I'm Derek Fredrickson, and this is the COO Solution.